Okay, here we are back again in our little Spidex game engine, and at the moment I've got it working quite nicely. This is what we've got. Camera control, zoom in and out and everything. What I'd like to try to do today, my goal for today, is I'd like to try to make or enable the docking, ImGui Docking. Over the last few days I've been doing quite a lot of reading and looking at how this all works, and I think I've got to a point where I can implement this. It's going to be quite a long one, quite a slow one, because there's going to be a little bit of typing, some copy and paste as well. And as you can see, my typing skills are still incredibly slow, not improving that much. And this has all been taken from the ImGui. The first thing you have to do before you can start doing this is you do have to download the ImGui Docking branch. Before you can go and start doing this, and then we need to obviously create a definition for this in here. Now before I fill that in, I'm going to go up to here, because in here we're going to need to do just copy and paste that because it's quicker. I need two of them, and in here we're going to need to do nope, that's not going to work. This needs to be, because we've got to set the docking enabled, so it's config, and we want docking enabled on there. That's the first one, and then the next one we want this one's going to be the viewport. We got to do the viewport enable. So that's those two added. We then need to go to the render, where we do the rendering of the ImGui rendering. We need to add a couple of lines of code in here. And this is wants to be a get ID, get IO rather. Config flags. This is then going to be basically the same as what was at the top. Docking enabled, and then in here we have to do we've got to create a backup of the context, the Windows context. Get current context. So that then gives us, gets what the current context is. Then we need to do another ImGui. This is update platform. And then we need one more of and this one is render platform. Last but not least, we need to use to set the to make to use the backup. Nope. Nope. Good if I knew what I was doing, but I will one day. Another 20 or 30 years I should get good at this. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. Keep going, mind, you'll get it eventually. That's what we need in there. That sets that part up. We then need to go down to the where we've done this. Now this is going to be a bit of cheat because in the ImGui demo there is a very good bit already typed up. I'm not going to type this up because we'd be here 3.5 weeks to get to the end of this, so we're just going to copy and paste this. Ridiculous to invent the wheel again. Once it's been invented, we don't need to invent it again. So that then goes in here. We don't need this, that's surplus to requirements. We don't need this, that's surplus to requirements. That's that all done. This is overkill, and I am going to refine this because this gives you a load of menu options on top of the docking window, which I want to make invisible, which you can. I can't do it at the moment because I need to do more reading up on it to work out how all this works. And then basically, I think if we go to main and go in here, we can actually just call this in here and instant, and then we're going to basically do main dock space. We are going to need to just do a little cheat here. Something like that should get us going. Oh, I see what I've done. I'm just looking at that thing. Why has that got a red squiggly? It's because we need one of them. Have one of them, it should be okay. And that wants a reference there, so that has to have that. And theoretically, if I've read all the bits and pieces right, that should give us let's try it and find out. It's always the worst bit. Will it work? Well, so far so good. Oh, pop that one on there. Take this one here. This one can go on the side like that. And this one, even though it's there, isn't docked. And there we go. All nicely docked. And if we've done it correctly, we should be able to come up here and set the see-through bit and still be able to see our cube, which we can't see because I've moved everything. I should have named the cube first. Anyhow, we can rectify that because we can actually go to the main where the main docking bit is, and we can make one little change in there which just makes it all a little bit more not there, where I'm on the wrong page. Come on, get with the program, Clifford. In here what we can do is we can, let me just copy that for now, and in here what we'll do is we'll change this to and this will be I'm going to go all the way down to this one here. If I'm not mistaken, this will actually, now when we run it, it should run with our cube visible, because it sets the thing to, and because ImGui writes an INI file, all these windows remain docked because ImGui knows that they were docked previous to this. I think that's pretty damn good for somebody that ain't got a clue what they're doing, to be able to work that out and fathom all that out to get it to do that. Now the next steps here are to make this window invisible without these options. I don't think you need the options. You just need the window to be dockable. And the next thing I want to try and do, which seems quite complicated, is I'd like to draw a view window in the middle here and actually draw this rotating cube in an ImGui window, which isn't, from what I can gather, isn't that easy. Anyhow, there you go. Thanks for watching if you did.